Do you believe a toy can kill you? If not, listen carefully, because this story will make you think twice before ever bringing one into your home. Ria lived in the city of Kyburn with her loyal dog, Tom. To the world, she was just an ordinary young woman who worked at a toy shop. But her obsession was far from ordinary. Ria collected dolls, rare, exotic, and sometimes unsettling dolls from every corner of the world. Her house looked like a museum of smiling faces frozen in porcelain. One night, a delivery arrived at the shop that would change everything. Inside the package was a Labubu doll, but unlike any seen before. Its body was pure white, almost glowing, its smile disturbingly sweet, and its glassy eyes too bright, too alive. Ria had never felt drawn to a doll like this. She bought it immediately, unaware of what she had just invited into her home. That night, she couldn't stop staring at it. The long ears, the gleaming teeth, the strange perfection in its face. She hugged it, posed for pictures, even introduced it to Tom. But Tom reacted differently this time. The moment his eyes landed on the doll, he growled. His bark turned into a vicious snarl, as if he could see something Ria couldn't. His eyes stayed locked on it, unblinking. Ria laughed nervously and placed the doll on her shelf. But Tom didn't stop. All night, he stood by the bedroom door, refusing to take his eyes off that smiling figure. And then, quietly, he left the room. The next morning, Tom's behavior became worse. He pulled at Ria's clothes, dragged her towards the shelf, barking frantically, as if trying to warn her. But she grew irritated and scolded him. That day at work, something in her broke. The usually cheerful Ria snapped at a customer, screamed at them until the manager intervened. She walked home trembling, her mind clouded with anger and despair. That night, the house fell silent. Ria dozed off, but suddenly a sound woke her. Not footsteps, not barking. A laugh. A shrill, twisted laugh that echoed from the shadows of her room. Slowly, her eyes adjusted, and in the corner, someone was standing, not moving, just watching. Then came the dream. A monstrous figure with rotting flesh, claws like knives, and teeth so sharp they gleamed in the dark. It leaned closer, closer, until she could smell the stench of death dripping from its mouth. And then, it laughed. Ria screamed. Tom burst into the room. But there, lying on her bed, was not a monster. It was the Labubu doll. Its smile was wider now. Its eyes seemed brighter. Tom lunged at it, biting, tearing it apart, until only stuffing remained. But the nightmare didn't end. The next morning, Ria's body was covered in rashes. Her reflection in the mirror showed fresh bite marks across her face. And worse, behind her reflection stood the same creature from her dream. She spun around. Nothing. Only the doll, sitting there, smiling. Terrified, she ran outside. Hours later, when she returned, she froze in horror. The doll was waiting in the kitchen sink. And beneath the sink, Tom's lifeless body, shredded, his fur soaked in blood. Shaking, Ria searched online, and what she found made her skin crawl. Every story about the Labubu dolls ended the same: misery, disease, death. Priests had tried to ban them. Some claimed a demon lived inside, a demon named Pisusu, feeding on fear, on blood, on souls. In a panic, she burned the doll, watched its plastic face melt, its perfect smile dissolve in the flames. She scattered the ashes into the river, believing it was finally over. But it wasn't. The next morning, her sister was found dead in her apartment, and beside her body, sitting calmly, was the same white Labubu doll, its smile bigger than ever. So I'll ask you again, do you believe a toy can kill you? Because if you don't, maybe the Labubu doll is still out there waiting for someone like you. The next morning,